30 minutes in and I've barely gotten, I haven't even got 2 reputation points yet. Not fulfilling orders is tricky. Because of course it is. Right, what do we have over here? Small encampment. Yes. Work on that now. Right, new cornerstone, please. All packs of goods. Need to get more people. Traders arrive quicker and packs of trade goods are worth more. Packs of trade goods. I'm not making any trade goods at the moment. I'm making crops, I'm making provisions, I can make that. Can I make trade goods? Trade goods. See, it says trade goods, but packs of trade goods are a specific thing. All packs of goods. And more people. You come with reed and stone. You come with leather. You also come with more humans. And, okay, fine. Sahilda, what have you got for us? Flour production. Trapper's camp, forager's camp. Vegetables, insects, grain, meat, insects, eggs. 20 packs of crops. What do we get from that? Not quite enough for that. Plus that, almost. Plus some of the leather. This is 10 additional tools, which I'm sure are going to come in useful at some point. So yes, we'll take those. Packs of goods are produced faster as well. Flour production increase. Forager's camp, probably we know there's vegetables around to be picked up. So I guess Forager's camp isn't a bad idea, but I need to keep the amber specifically for stuff. Is that triggered yet? It has triggered once. Man, you're not doing the orders. We're low on food. Yeah. Are we low on food? Because the only people grabbing food are these guys. Oh, Christ, okay. That's the only thing we have that's actually doing food right now. Also because of me being like, oh, we're gonna make all the grain in the world. Do a mixed planting, please. Oh, there's you grabbing that. There's you doing those, I guess. Yeah, you know what, Sahilda? Forager's camp. I'm sorry, I need to do that. Here, take a bunch of my wood. How much is that worth? 90. How much for 20? How much? Okay, how much wood can I remove? The exact amount. This is 20. There's an additional 20 minutes on the trade routes. On the clay delivery line. That gives access to Forager's camp. Which gives us some food access up here. Hopefully for the time being we can make that work. You are currently making planks, I assume. Tea. Building materials. Now we can go planks that can go up to 20, 20, 20. Okay, what do we have here? We have petrified tree, tool shop, large abandoned cache, which I have the tools for. That gives me pottery production, an additional reputation, and a bunch of amber. Work on that, please. Tool shop. Makes simple tools and fuels fuse and fabric. Is that the same recipe? Where's the recipe for your recipe? It's actually a better recipe. It's actually a better recipe. And since that's the only thing you're doing right now is doing that. And that doesn't give me... Yeah, we'll do a rebuild. In this case... 4 minutes of very slow tree cutting. In this case, if we can do 4 minutes of slow tree cutting, might as well do 3 minutes of slow tree cutting while taking one of those away. There's another farmland over here, which means I really want to move you forward and open the gap here. Scouts are in idle tool shop. Oh, make it, please. Come on. I'm trying to do as best I can here, but getting that impatience. Thing is, once we manage to get more and more things here, I think it'll be faster and faster and faster to get stuff done. Okay, we're planting a mixture of vegetables as well, so we get some vegetables in. That's at least the idea. Woodcutter's camp, we're going to put you over here. Are we? Yeah, over there for the time being quickly. Also cut here. Right, so we're going to get the grain coming in. That's about to finish, which gives us the reputation gain. That's going to finish soon as well, gives more reputation gain, plus a bunch of stuff. Apothecary, smelter, bakery. We haven't got any flour. Apothecary can make tea, biscuits, and incense. None of those give me anything I need right now. Herbalist's camp. They can gather berries, mushrooms, and herbs. Provisioner makes a bunch of packs. You can make flour. It's not great, but you can make flour. You can make flour exactly the same rate as... You make flour at exactly the same rate as the sawmill does. So, okay, we can use a provisioner. It's probably going to be the provisioner. Yeah, we'll pick a provisioner. We'll put the provisioner down relatively central as well. You don't make coats. You don't make those either. But you just give me flour. The rate isn't great, but you give me flour. You are... I can't move you, can I? You can make fabric, which means if you're making fabric, this is no longer needed. That's no longer needed. You can make fabric. You can make infused tools if you can. Nobody gives a crap. Right, where's missing jobs? Cloth... No, don't worry. Cloth here, go away. You don't need that. You, a couple of humans there. The furnace is fine. That's okay. The beaver goes back over there. Right, harvest those foods, please. Harvest those foods. And they're almost done, because when that's done, we'll hit another reputation point. We did. The smokehouse means you can start having food in. The rain mill gives us flour, so that's annoying. The brewery gives us ale and wine. And gives us mush soup, actually. Mush soup is actually useful, because we can turn grain and vegetables into mush soup. Does that count as... Is there anything that says that counts as a complex food? It's not a happy food. Have we got any meat? We haven't got any meat. Can I trade for meat? No, I can trade for ale. So as much as I want the steakhouse, the brewery gives me ale. I haven't got any pottery. Can I make pottery? No. I can't make pottery. I mean, I still think you make pottery badly. You make jerky, but I have no meat income whatsoever. Like, what? That's not a true. That is a lie. That's a squirreless lie. If I get Hello? Are we gonna close this or not? There you go. Hello. Okay, there you go. That gives us meat, but I need a trapper's camp to do it. The smokehouse down here. And I need to get my hands on hunger, yeah. Food is a problem at the moment. Food is a huge problem at the moment. It's... Make the flour. Make the bloody flour. If you make the bloody flour, how much herb... Have you got herbs? Who can make pies? And things of that ilk. The furnace can make pies using eggs, I guess. And if we go to food, jerky. Start making flour, we can start doing stuff like that at least. Stonecutter's camp has no deposits nearby. We can move you over here, where there's both stone and roots. And just open it up here. Once it's opened up, we'll basically clear out this entire area. Although I need to keep cutting into dangerous glades. There's no other way. I need to keep going into dangerous glades. It has to happen that way. The smokehouse. And you can make pottery, right? You can make pottery, so if I limit pottery... Concealable items, crafting resources. Limit pottery to 20, say. Make a jerky with meat. Put a lizard in there. And hope for the best. We're out of fabric. Who's making fabric right now? You are making fabric right now. Or you can make fabric. Wait to get ingredients. I'm gonna end up recording this as one long video, and we're gonna mess around otherwise. So okay, we got that coming in. I can get one more trade route. What would it be? Plant fiber or global resolve? Oh, humans and lizard folk only. Plant fiber. That's 2 per minute. That's the Hilda coming in shortly. How am I doing on trade goods, by the by? 21. Can you make packs of provisions? No. Can you make packs of building materials? Don't want to do those either. You can make... What's a provisioner? Provisioner can make those stuff better, can't you? You can't make the crop stuff, but you can make the other ones better. Okay, we got flour. Flour is being made. We just need a way to get something to eat with the bloody flour. Which is these eggs, in theory. Make the eggs. Okay. I'm gonna end up putting another storage over here, I think. Storage. Out of parts and fabric, and fabric. I'm glad I got the planned delivery line, really. Right, corner people. Parts. Bunch of parts. And another shelter. Cornerstone. Amber is worth more for each dangerous glade event solved. Not retroactive, unfortunately. That's been cleared open. So you've got pies. You've got pies. At long as you have pies. Smokehouse. You're making some pottery, I guess. Incense. Do not make incense. Actually, make incense with resin if you want. Why can't I move you? Here, please make the fabric there. This is important. You're making the pies with the eggs. Hopefully they're clever enough to not eat the bloody eggs while we're making the pies with them. I have no idea if that is the case, but I hope that is the case. They are clever enough to not eat the pies. Okay, you're so close. You are spitting distance of getting this done. Let's boost you up then. 0.17 per minute at least. It's Sahilda, what have you got for me? Pottery per glade, villager movement speed, trappers camp for meat, eggs and insects. Fuel burns longer in hearths. As it stands, I think I'm just gonna get amber from you. Okay, 13 amber. Actually, to be honest, can I get that in tools? Because again, the tools are going to be more useful in the long run, I think. Going to be more useful in the long run. Tempted to grab things like archaeological tools for the pottery increase, but... Have you got any meat, actually? No, you haven't got any meat. Blast. Curses. Foragers camp, nothing nearby. So we'll move you to the veg down here. And I'll put the storage up here again because we got the lad for it. Do I actually want anything off you? Do I need anything off you? I mean, a bunch of fabric probably wouldn't say no to, but I've got fabric now because I've got the trade route coming in. Scav camp has no deposits nearby. So we're out of eggs. And grab those reeds then. We're out of eggs, which means you can't make the pies with eggs anymore. What can you make the pies from now? Some meat. Is the meat a byproduct of the... It might have been the byproduct of the eggs. I mean, if you got meat, have you been smoking it? Yes, you've been smoking the meat. Good. Please do. Smoke that meat. Smoke it now. Smoke it good. Market. Leisure and Brotherhood. Gives us Brotherhood, gives us Leisure. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. What else do you have in here? Medium Abandoned Cache. Gives us another... Okay, let's start working on this. Start working on that as soon as possible. Send to Citadel. That one. Human, Lizard. Send that to Citadel as well. You will rebuild that. And turn it into a market. All the while pushing this as much as we can. All the while basically just pushing this as much as we can. Bunch of veg down here as well. Bunch of veg. Put a farmhouse there as well. We can get a farmhouse here. Working with veg and grain and stuff like that. Always going to be useful. We can make pies with berries. I just need to get the herb. A herbalist hut for berries. We have some berries over here. We have some berries over here. So we could do that. So we can make pies with berries. Okay, you've hit 21, so you're no longer generating, unfortunately. So, how close are you done? How close are you to... Your target resolve is 25. Okay. Glade event solved 1. Bakery, supplier, apothecary. Damn it. Gives us better biscuits and pies. Supplier gives us fabric and trade goods. Which you can make... I mean, you have a market. We have a market, so we do need somewhere to make tea. We can make tea with roots. And we can make biscuits with berries. It takes 15 minutes? It takes 15 minutes to make... That can't possibly be right. It's the apothecary, because we need the biscuits. I'll put the apothecary... So provisioner we have down, carpentry we've got down, rain collector we don't need. Makeshift post, crude workstation. Apothecary. Put you down over there. Right, you're done. You're done. You're almost done. You're working there. Okay, that popped down a bit. Have you actually earned any resolve? A bit. .477. Come on, give me another point there. Resolve just went down. Sorry, hostility just went down. Because I think because the impatience went up and went back down again. Smelter, supplier. Rainmill for kings. If I get a rainmill for better flour, what the hell is the provisioner floor? Active question. How much have I got? 30. I've got 55. I can afford a reroll, maybe. But if I get the rainmill for the better flour, what can I do? What can I do for the provisioner? Provisioner becomes useless to me. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, getting more flour is always a good thing. Do you make luxury goods? Can we make trade goods? No, we can't make trade goods. We can make luxury goods at the carpenter. The provisioner makes packs of provisions. Crops is only the makeshift post. Building materials there. Ultimately, out of this bunch, I think the rainmill is better and just abandon the provisioner entirely. The rainmill down here. Don't make oil, don't make manuscripts. You can burn oil? 15 oil per minute for 5 bonus resolve. Ooh, in that case I'm not opposed to the idea of making oil. Right, lizard and human. You could be making tea, thank you very much. Scavenger's camp is cleared. Guys, this is the last bit of... Yes, that's the last bit of fiber I've got on me at the moment. Human. You need... Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. Not too worried about that. $5.27 in 55 minutes. That'd be rough, yo. Right, cornerstone of the day. 5 meat per minute. That would solve so many problems. 5 meat per minute? Yes, please. That means we have consistent... Yeah, that solves... That doesn't solve... It just gives us... We have, like, good... roots. We have some pottery. Make some pottery. Make tea. Incense. You need incense as well, right? No, you need tea. You've not got a tea doctor, so don't worry about making incense at the moment. And you can make biscuits. Food. Biscuits is just the apothecary. Sure. Ideally, I want a way to get... there. Give us a bunch of roots. Right, need another house. A bunch of houses. 8 years in. 8 years in, this is a messy situation. Right, so they've got that up. We're up to 24. So you're now making... How the beef's coming in. Someone's making incense. With no limit. I guess we're limited by the resin, so it's not too bad. Limited by the resin is not a problem. I don't mind being limited by the resin. We got complex food and housing. Is there invigorating? Yeah, okay. Do me a favor and breach down. You need more dangerous, because the dangerous events over there. Where was the one? There was one over here. Breach that, please. Okay, now you've hit production. You're gaining 0.24 per minute. I can't sacrifice wood, and I haven't got anything else to sacrifice. Actually, have we got any oil? Have we made any oil? There's no one working, that's why there's not any oil. Human beaver. Make the flour. Make the oil. Currently the lizards are doing our stuff for us. Scavengers camp has nothing nearby. Yes, I know. I know it's bad. You currently have nothing to do. I'm sorry. You can collect insects as well, but right now there's nothing for you to grab. I wish you could get meat. But that is not the case. Warmed after the rain. Yes, that's a good thing. It looked like a horrible thing, but it's actually a good thing. We're going to move you over here to give you access to more time before that runs out. You've dropped below threshold briefly. You've gone above threshold again. Like, I want to get you... Yeah, getting humans to threshold will give me so much reputation. Are you making oil? You're making a bunch of flour. You got the vegetable to make oil. You can make grain from oil as well. You can make it from meat. Bunch of steak coming in. So roots for the tea. We're making some tea, so the tea will be done over there. For leisure. What do you have here? We have a open vault. Okay, we have... That's going to take us, what, 3 minutes? Well, I need that. Impatience grows faster. Oh, God! Oh, heavens. It kills every living being in a field. Radius of 20 fields. As a quick check. As a quick check, what would 20 fields look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Seems too much. Can we affect you? No, I haven't. I do want to grab you, though. If I get a moment ever. Start working on it. It's gonna suck, but start working on it. And I can't afford it to kill people. Alternatively, can I... You're heading down... What's your current target resolve? 20. Let's keep you above there. Hopefully we manage to hit the next reputation up as well. Because currently that's increasing 0.41 per minute. Have your reputation up. Okay, that's the point of reputation. Trapper's Camp gives us access to meat. Herbalist Camp gives us access to berries. We need the berries. The Herb Garden for the herbs. Herb Garden for herbs. Herb Garden for herbs gives us... Okay, we still paused? Yes. Herb Garden for herbs gives us tea, because we can make tea for herbs. Gives us biscuits, gives us pies. We can do herbs out of the whole lot. So Herb Garden is way up there. You can make berries as well, but what else was berry made? I was like super keen on doing with berries. Well, basically Herb Garden is infinite herbs. Yeah, okay, in which case we'll start building a herb garden. Well, basically here, I guess. There's the best place for the herb garden, and I want to put it there because I want to have as much space dedicated as possible to using to growing it. But that's where I'm going to put it. Leisure. Okay, I'll keep you as positive for now. Is that done yet? No, they're working on it for another 2 minutes. Which is a lot. So much. Sahilda, what have you got for me, Sahilda? You haven't got any tools, damn you. Lumber mill is now irrelevant, thanks. Plus additional 1 resolve for villagers with a home. And grain production increase. That is very tempting, actually. Grain production increase, and how much is that worth? 14. Let's supplement that with a little bit of wood. Good. Everyone gets a little +1 resolve. Because it's an additional +1 under furniture.